Hello, good afternoon. This time I want to show you my low-cost house sketch for my friend. This house is just a simple box for a simple overseas Filipino worker. Uh, more than 200,000 and less than 300,000. It's a house. It's a home. So now I will show you once again. This house is for simple workers like us working in the construction. We are just a simple construction worker here in Saudi Arabia. So I will show you my house and the sketch, the costing of the house, and you will be the one to decide. So this is my sketch for my friend's house. This is located in somewhere in Negros. Uh, it's just a small house. It's around 6 meter by 9 meter, approximately 54 square meter the floor area of this house. So we will look at it in the side view. It's just a simple house. As I said, it's a simple box with a roof. The exit door, the side view. So the motorcycle is not included. I will also show you the cost of materials and how much approximate the cost of this house. Imagine a simple OFW can even afford this one. So I will remove the roof. In my drawing, I did not include the electrical and the plumbing system of this project. So this is what is the trusses of this house. In the trusses, I am using the C channel. I'm using the 2x2 angle bar with 6 mm thickness, and braced with 1.5 by 1.5 angle bar at the same also 6 mm thickness. But in the X braces and diagonal braces, I'm using only the the cabilia. See the other side. Now I will remove the outer ceiling. And I will remove the roof skirts. Maybe I will remove this one also. So this is what it looks like without roofing. See here, I am using the C channel. Now I will remove the ceiling, the boards. In this model, in this design, my friend, I'm just using coco lumber in my frames, in my ceiling frames. Because in this area, coco lumbers is, there's so many coco lumbers you can find in this area, in my friend's area. So I will remove this one. So I will remove the guides. So this is what it looks like. I remove all the parts of the ceilings and the roof. So what it remains, only the trusses that's made by angle bars and rebars. And C-channel. Nowadays, my friend, we prefer to use metals in the availability of C-channels and what's this, angle bars and rebars is very we can see it in many places already in the Philippines. Unlike before, it's very hard to, you can only purchase this one in cities. But nowadays in urban, rural areas, we can also find this one in our barrios. So I will remove the steel trusses and we will check the formation inside within this box, this house. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows. The kitchen window is smaller. So this house is just two bedrooms. One the master bedroom and the bedroom for the children. And here is our toilet and shower. We will check. $3.55. The master bedroom is 3.55 by 2.91. As you can see in the flooring, my friends, in the flooring we did not use tiles. We didn't put tiles. We just put red cement in the flooring. Red cement. Tiles is expensive. In this house, as much as possible, we minimize our budget to make this house. The cost of this house is very tight. That's why we do not use unnecessary materials. Because in building houses, my friend, depending on what material you are using, if you use gold for your roofing, it's up to you. But the motorcycle is not included. My friend would also have a motorcycle. Because our country where it's very difficult to purchase a car. That's why motorcycle is very affordable. So we prefer that one. Me also, I have also a motorcycle in the Philippines. So here we have our living area. Can put here our sala set or what else, and a small table here. This area we could put our refrigerator. So at the back also, my friend, there's still a space here. There's enough space to if my friend want extension for this for laundry purposes, he can also extend here at at the back portion of his house. By the way, this area, the back of the back area of this house is rice field. So now I will remove the wall. Can remove the wall. So by removing the wall, you can see all the formation of the rebars. The distance of my rebars, my friend, is 60 by 60. I think this is not 60 by 60. I forgot the distance. Yes, 60. 60 by 90. So here, rebars. The dimension of my 20 by 20, my column is 20 by 20. See? I also have in this design of the house, I also have the costing of materials of this house. Later I will discuss to you also the costing of this house. And you will be shocked. Now I will remove the window and the doors. I will remove the rebars. Oh, why this one is not included in the rebars? Anyway, remove the bike. Why this one not included in the rebars? Anyway, I will remove the zinc. Oh no. Okay. And now I will show you the what's under the formation underneath this house. So my footing is 30 by 80. See the formation of my rebars in my footing. I will remove also the column, ha. So this is our house. This is my sketch for my friend's house. By the way, this part, you can also, we are planning to use coco lumber, at least 1 by 4, 1 by 4 or 1 by 8 coco lumber. But my friend told me they have a lot of alcata there used for making pallets. So we will use that one. We will just clean it and what's this? Clean it and paint with wood paint. I will unhide it all. So once again, this is a simple house for a simple OFW that is working in Saudi Arabia as a construction worker like me. So once again, I will show you the side view, the back view of this house. So this is our front view of our, this is the side view, the back view, and the other side view. So as I've said, it's just a box with a roof. By the way, my friends, we are not using the window, we are using the jealousy type because jealousy type is much cheaper compared to sliding type window using aluminum frames. This is just a jealousy type with wood window jamb. So this is my sketch, and next I will show you the costing. I will direct go to the costing. So this is the costing and the activity of our house. So first and foremost, our first activity is the excavation of footing foundation. There's no material used here, only tools needed. So what are the tools needed? We need shovel, we need pickaxe, we need dig bar, we need wheelbarrow. Two of all those I mentioned. So approximately, if we need labor for this one, we hired labor for this one. One foreman and 5 laborers. If we hire, but I will show you later how we minimize the cost of this one. So next activity is rebar bending and cutting and assembly. So what I need is 144 meter of rebar number 16 plus 108 rebar plus 1026 rebars. So I need 12 of that one and 21 of that one for column and foundation. And I will make this 11 for stirrup for our for column and yes, for column. So my expense for this, of course, additional tie wire. Tie wire is very cheap only. So my expenses for this one in our number 16 rebar approximately 300 each. So 3,600 plus 2,700. So for this activity alone, it will cost you around 8,325.60. So tools, if you have, you can borrow, it's very good. If you will purchase, very good also, depending on your requirement. So the tools needed here is hacksaw. We need 2 hacksaw plus extra blades, of course. Pliers, at least 4 pliers. Grinder, power tools grinder with cutting disc. 1 piece if you have like this, but if you don't have, hacksaw will do the work. The next activity is filing of tie beam. In that design of house, tie beam is not necessarily required, but if you want to put your tie beam, there's no problem also. The tie hollow blocks 200 pieces around 2,769. Next activity is installation rebars of column and footing. I show you in my drawing the rebar. So this is what we need in installation of rebars. A 2 1/2 number 2 1/2 nail, at least 10 kilo, at least. Number 4, at least 10 kilo. Coco lumber, at least 100 pieces of coco lumber. In my last information about the price of this one is around 92 pesos each. That is 9,200. So 1/4 plywood for our concrete forms. It will be used as a concrete forms and a concrete nail also. In our concrete, we need 1.73 cubic meter. So in gravel, I need 1.73, and sand, I need 0.87 cubic meter, and at least I need 16 bags of cement. So total all of this one is 23,469.05. So again, in this activity, what are the tools needed? So of course, you need a hammer, you need a crowbar, you need a hand pallet, you need a triangular head trowel. If you have circular, so with circular, so of course with blade, it is much better to make the work faster. Excuse me, I will drink water. So, next activity is concrete pouring for columns. Concrete pouring for column. Our column requires 1.44 cubic meter of cement. Not cement, of concrete. So, in order to do that, I need 0.72 cubic meter of sand, 1.44 cubic meter of gravel, 13 bags of cement. By the way, my friends, in our area, at least 700 is the price per cubic meter of the sand. Also in gravel. So in this activity, concrete column and pouring will be 400 to 4,298.40. Next, wall erection. I need number 16 rebars. That is 100 at least how many? At least 15 pieces of number 16. That is 4,450. I need 1,333 hollow blocks. That is around, hollow block in my place is around 13 peso each. So approximately I need this is the amounting of 7,329. Cement, wall erection, cement. I did not compute this one. Why did I not compute this one? And sand for mortar and for mortaring and plastering. So anyway, I will not include this one. As of now, less. So we will proceed for flooring. Our flooring requires 5.4 cubic meter of concrete. Again, we need number 16 rebar, at least 14 pieces. Sand, 2.7 cubic meter. Gravel, 5.4 cubic meter. Cement, 48.6, let's say 49 bags. And red cement. I don't know. The red cement is 45 per kilo. Maybe I just need 2 bags for that one. Just to put in the as a topping for my flooring. Because as I said, we are not using tiles to minimize the expenses of this project. So for flooring alone, I total of 20,244. This is the reason why I do not do live streams anymore, because of it's very Not good for the throat, always speaking without drinking. So, our next activity is fabrication and installation of steel trusses. So, what we need materials for these activities are ding 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 4x2 C channel, that is GI. What's GI? GI Joe. Second material is angle bar 2x2 by 20 at 4.5 mm. I'm mistaken. That is for 4.5 mm, not 6 mm. We need 4.5 mm. Angle bar 1.5 by 1.5. Also a thickness as 4.5. Welding rods. Number 16, rebars for my X bracings. And of course, paint the red lid or the... I don't know what is the other term for red lid. So, total for this fabrication, total for this activity is 24,820. Tools needed in this activity is welding machine and ball hammer. Now, next activity is roofing. The roof corrugated gauge 24, at least I need around 46 linear meter. That is our price. Last time I canvassed this one is around 450 per linear meter. So, total cost of this one is 20,655.74. Also, installation for this one, we need hex screw, 5 cm, and sealer, Volca seal. In my place, we have a store there in my place. We can buy a continuous sheet. The continuous sheet, if you will purchase continuous sheet to that store, they are the one who will install that one in your trusses, and the installation fee is free. So in the roofing activity, the tools needed is screw gun, riveter, metal cutter. So that all. The next activity is ceiling. The ceiling, inner and outer. What we need is a 2x3 by 12 100 coco lumber. It's 100 pieces. 1/4 plywood, 22 pieces. Number 1 common nail, at least 10 kilo. And in outer ceiling, it's also coco lumber, 1/4 plywood, and a common nail. So total for this ceiling activity is 36,880. So ceiling is expensive than roofing. Electrical works, we can get electrical works in my area around 10, maybe 10,000. This is not a big house, my friend. Just take note. This is not a big house. This is just we are just making a small house, and putting electrical and plumbing for this one is you're just like paying for the material cost, and the labor is free. So I will say the electrical is 10,000 and the plumbing works is 5,000. So sink, we need tiles 40 by 40 centimeter, 24 pieces. This is according to the drawing. Hollow blocks, I need 24 pieces. Tile end, at least 2 pieces, and grout, at least give me 1 bag. 1 bag is more than enough. And the sink itself, we are using the single type stainless sink, around 3,000. So my expenses for this one is around 5,294. And for the septic tank, this is our next activity. The septic tank, hollow block, we need hollow block, we need cement, we need sand, we need gravel, we need number 16 rebars. Hollow blocks, I need 140 pieces. Cement, at least 10 bags I need. Sand, 1 cubic meter, 700. That is in peso. Gravel, 700. Number 16 rebars, at I need around 7 pieces. 6 pieces is 1,825. So this septic tank will cost me around 7,195 peso. So for installation of doors, gentlemen, we are just using plyboard for this door. So the main door will cost me 5,000. The toilet door will 5,000. This is not the cheapest door, but this is not also the expensive doors, because if you want expensive doors, there's around 30,000 the main door alone, and that is single. Depending on the wood they are using, depending on the material they use to make that door. So toilet door, this is plastic, around 1,200. The coco lumber 2x2x12, I need 6 pieces. That is 552. And 5 pieces of 1/4 plyboard, around 2,200. And I did not include the prices for the hinges and the doorknobs, because I don't know what is the price for the hinges and doorknobs today. So in this installation of doors, the cost of materials is around 7,952. Excuse me po. Next activity is the installation of window. My estimate for windows is around 15,000. My friend, we are just using a jealousy type window. We are not using the aluminum sliding type window. So my estimate for this one is around 15,000 for 5 windows. So the toilet, the next activity is the toilet. I only put the price of the toilet here because faucet, tiles, grout, cement, I did not include the price for maybe 2,500. So in finishing also, I don't only brush and rulers because cement, sand, cement, skim coat, and neutralizers not yet included. So approximately the material cost of this house is 200,014. Not yet included, this is the tricky part, not yet included the labor cost. Why I did not include the labor cost? Because we are the one who will work for this house for free. Included the brothers of my friend, his father, his relatives. So this is what we call in our place the bayanihan system. So we are the one, the material cost will be definitely free. The labor cost will be definitely free. But the beer cost of this project is not free. The beer and the pollutant cost. You know what is the pollutant cost? The drinking food. The food you eat while you are drinking. So in this computation, my friend, the amount of this house is, if and only if I put labor cost for this one, so equals, oh no, so this is the labor cost. The labor cost is 40% of the material cost. Depending on the city right now. Depending on the city. But I just put it here, 40%. Once again, my friend, for those who didn't know, the labor cost is 40%. Depending, the labor cost is 40% of the material cost, and that is depending on the place that you are building your house. So this one, if I will put here labor cost, that is 85,765. So the grand total of your house is 300,178 peso. But I will eliminate this one because as I've said, we are the one working on this house. So my cost, our material cost is only 214,000. That is only material cost, not including the meals, the like that. So maybe around 250 or something like that. So at least we have a margin of our expenses. So 214,000. This 214,000 is not all I discussed from activity 1 to activity 13, the finishing type. But if you include only this activity, the rebar cutting, the concrete pouring, the pouring of columns, the erection of wall, the flooring, the fabrication of trusses, the roofing, electrical works, plumbing works, zinc, septic tank, installation of doors, installation of windows, toilets. This house is already, it can be livable in this price, in this amount. 100,076. See? So the house is it's already, the budget of this house is tightly budgeted. So 214,000 livable at 176,000. That is only $4,000 my friend. Of course, not including the land. The land is not included in this discussion. So that is the house of my friend. So the house of my friend, 214,000 peso. According to the drawing. According to our cost of materials as per the drawing, if we for our sketch plan. So that's all, my friends, and I hope you like my drawing and my costing in this house. We will go to this house during the blessing and we will eat lechon. So thank you very much for, I hope you get some bits of ideas of my sketch and flooring. So by the way, wait. 214,000 divided by 50. That is around 4,340 per square meter. That is your expenses for your house, for this house. So, again, thank you, and I hope you like my sketch, my computation, and I hope you get bits of ideas for doing this one. Daghang salamat, syukran, syukriya. Maraming salamat, and that's all.